Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadia, and today I'm here with another story, and this is going to be a very interesting one. Yes guys, so stay tuned for the story. But just before I get into the story, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell guys, because if you don't click the bell you won't receive any notification when I put out these stories. So Eric and Teresa have been together for quite a while. When I said quite a while, and this is a good story guys. So when they met, they were working for the same company. Eric was working in Kingston, Teresa was working in Montego Bay, right? Even though they were from separate locations, they were working for the same company. So there was a convention keeping in Montego Bay at Teresa's branch, and Eric went to the convention, right? So at the convention, that's where Eric and Teresa met, and they started conversing, and they took each other's number. And yeah man, because Teresa looked hot and everything and looked nice and all of that, Eric couldn't pass up that. Furthermore, Eric never have no girlfriend, so yeah, Teresa was a perfect choice. So guys, they took each other's number, and after convention and all of that, they started conversing on the phone, getting to know each other and all of that. Eric went back to Kingston now, and he was telling his friends that yes, I met this young lady. I'm telling you, the girl looked good. Yeah, no, because he was boasting at the new girl that he met and all of that. So he went on WhatsApp and he showed his friends the girl's photo, and they were like, wow, this girl looked good. Yeah. Yes guys, so they were, talking for a while, and the relationship was getting tighter and tighter and juicier and all of that. Yeah, his friends were there saying, yeah man, she look good and all of that, and make sure this one don't slip out of your hand, and you know how males stay when the friend find a girl and they're boosting him, yeah man, the girl look good and all of that, blah blah blah. Anyways, so okay guys, so long story short, you know that your girl's going to sum up the story, because we don't have time to be on here for the entire day. You're talking this complete story, so we're going to sum it up as best as we can. So ooh, my back's scratching. Ooh. Anyways, Eric and Teresa, they were getting closer and closer, and then they decided to take their relationship further by them living together, because the one was living in Kingston, one was living in Montego Bay. Eric, the man, he took the opportunity and asked for a branch transfer so he could go and work in Montego Bay where Teresa was working. Yes, the company gave him the transfer, so yep, that was a good thing for Eric and Teresa. After being together for years, dating and all of that, life going on good for them, they decided they wanted to get married. And they got married, and everybody in the company came, supported them. Let me tell you, Eric and Teresa, amazing couple. Like, amazing couple. You can't find another couple more amazing than Eric and Teresa, apart from me and my husband. Beautiful wedding. Eric's families were there, Teresa's family, the company, members of the company were there. They had a wonderful wedding guys, and Eric's family loved Teresa because Teresa was a really nice girl, so, and vice versa. Teresa's family loved Eric because Eric was a man. I mean, Eric was a good dude. Yeah, so anyways, living together now, and all of that. Kids come in the picture. They have children. They're still working and all of that. Now years, a lot of years pass, guys. Now they are older people. And Eric don't drink, he don't smoke or anything. But in Eric's family, cancer run in Eric's family. Eric was diagnosed with cancer when he was 50 years. When Eric found out he was diagnosed with colon cancer, he was like really sad. He was like, why me? What happened? And all of that. And he told his wife, and she was so concerned for him. She did everything that she could to help him and all of that. And, she was just being a really nice, loving, helpful wife to him. The kids were going to college at this time. And when they found out that their dad had cancer, they brought them in school, and, all of that. They love their dad. Their dad is like their hero, so yeah. Long story short, Teresa started going to every doctor appointment with Eric, to support him and all of that. But even though the doctor said first stage, it was still affecting them because she didn't want anything to happen to her husband. The kids didn't want anything to happen to their dad. They love their dad and she loved her husband. So, because best friend is a Christian, and they were having a crusade at their church. So she invited Eric to come to the church because she knew that Eric, was diagnosed with cancer. So, she just wanted to give them some hope to know that even though he's diagnosed with cancer, God can do anything. They went to the crusade one Sunday night, and yes, they enjoyed the crusade and all of that, so they decided to go for the remainder of the crusade. The crusade was being held for a month. The last week of the crusade, that's when Eric and Erica decided to give their life to God. Yay. Yes, so they decided to give their life to God, and they did that by getting baptized. So they gave their life to God, and then they started going to church and all of that. And Teresa continue to, go with Eric to all his doctor's appointments. Now, guys, this is where the miracle comes in. This is not a long story. I'm just summing it up as best as I can. So after months of going to the doctor's office, to get checkup and medication and all of that, and now they're Christians, so they're in church and all of that, and pastors have been praying for them. They have been praying for themselves. Church brothers and sisters have been praying for them. I'll tell you something, guys. This is when God is working. God is working, and we need to allow God to do what God got to do, because sometimes we step in God's face and try to do things on our own, and it just don't work out. So allow God to work when God wants to work, or when God is ready to work. God time and our timing is two different timing. Our timing is like no, me want it no. God is like, just hold on, calm yourself down and relax and wait on me. So Teresa kept going to all the doctor's appointments with Eric and all of that, and she made sure he took his medications and all of that. So the church planned to have a fasting and prayer for Eric, and they did exactly that. The church came together and they did a prayer and fasting, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, they sent it up to God, man. Everybody they sent up to God, because Eric and Erica was really nice, and they were like this good, they're good members of the church, and people loved them and all of that. Their relationship was so strong together. It was like motivating to people. So when they're going through this situation, everybody just want to come together and just ask for God to heal Eric. Everybody was just there for them, and that is good. That's what church brothers and sisters are supposed to do. When one is down, when one is going through a situation, everybody's supposed to come together and pray for each other, because that's what God expects us to do. We're our brothers and sisters anyways. So yes, they did a prayer and fasting for the family, and yes, I'm telling you, God work. When we say God work. No, it was next Wednesday when Eric was supposed to go back for his next appointment. Guys, God, you're good. You see, when Eric went for the next appointment, the doctor turned full. The doctor was like, huh? He called another doctor because he couldn't believe what he saw. He called another doctor and he said, no, check this. There was no more cancer. Eric went to church, right? Eric started going to church, gave his life to God in the crusade. Eric started going to church. Eric is now a Christian. Eric had cancer. The church kept praying and fasting for Eric, and Eric beat the cancer by God's grace. Now that is something you have to give God thanks for. Yep. When the doctor, when he went for the next appointment, guys, that Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock, and the doctor checked Eric. He couldn't believe. He had to call another doctor, guys, and said, no, man, something not right here, sir. When the cancer gone? God, you're good. God took away the cancer. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. This just really touched me. I'm sorry. Yeah, God took away the cancer from Eric. Guys, you don't understand, sometimes when you hear some story, it just really touch you, you know. God is good, and sometimes we human beings don't give him the praise that he deserves. So God took away the cancer from Eric. It was it was like, wow. You can imagine when Eric went back to church and he said, I am cancer free. Oh man. Yeah. He was cancer free, guys, because God healed him. And oh my goodness, the kids, everybody was just rejoicing. They were just rejoicing. Guys, long story short, because I'm crying and I don't want to be crying on camera. Eric and Teresa, they're still in church, they're still Christians, and start doing their ministry by going around telling people of the goodness of God and sharing their stories. And because of that, a whole lot of people have been giving their life to God. And that is the miracle part, because what happened to Eric, he was able to bring a whole lot of people to God, because some people that he told his story to, some people were going through some serious situations, and because of that, they were able to give their life to God. So guys, sometimes we are going through situations and we think that there is no hope. Remember that God is good, and no matter what it is, if God said he's not going to heal you, don't turn your back on him. He knows best and he knows why. But always turn it over to him, because he knows best and he will always do what is best for you. And a lot of people are going through situations like their family members are sick or their kids are sick, and nobody want to see their family members or their sick, or friends, close friends. Nobody want to see nobody in general just get sick and end up and die just like that. So guys, if you know anyone out there, Christians, if you know people out there that are sick, just say a prayer for them. You never can tell what can happen. Say a prayer for them. And they have a saying that a prayer a day keep the devil away. And when those people that are sick, if you're hearing this story right now and you probably have cancer or whatever the disease may be, don't be afraid to talk to God. Your cancer may be at the last stage. It doesn't matter. You see, when gotta work. And there is nothing at all impossible for God. Nothing that God cannot, heal us from. Remember, say he's a miracle working God. He can do everything. So no matter what you're going through, turn it over to God today. Guys, I'm going to have to stop right here because I'm getting too emotional. This is so touching. So I'm going to tell you thanks for watching today's video. Stay tuned for other stories and stay blessed. Bye, guys. I begin to